I can't believe you guys. Like, for real? Are y'all serious right now? This is what I said last video. This build really made me want to get back on current gen and grind to legend. But I really don't want to do that. And some people were telling me, yo, this build at legend would be crazy. Why don't you grind? Listen, for me to do that, I'm gonna need something crazy on this. I'm gonna need like 50,000 likes. I know I'm not gonna get 50,000. So we'll say if I get 50,000 likes on this video, I will grind to legend on current gen and bring you guys this post playmaker build at legend. But I know I'm not gonna get 50k likes. In less than 3 days, we got 50k likes. Do y'all realize how much 50k likes is? I have 2 videos with over 3 million views, and neither of them have over 50k likes. I love y'all, but I hate y'all, bro. Because now I have to be a man of my word, and I literally have to grind to legend on this game. I'm about to be throwing lobs again. I'm going to be throwing lobs again. Oh, my God. It's going to be looking bad, bro. But for those of you that didn't catch my last video, I definitely want you to go watch it. But look at what I was doing on this build with a 65 three-pointer. Look how fast he moves, bro. Oh my God. Them middies though. Oh my God. I might pop here. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. So as I said, I'm a man of my word. I told y'all I would grind a legend if I got 50k likes. And I didn't realize y'all rock with me like that. But we got 50k likes in less than 3 days. So, as you can see, I got an 85 overall, no badges, post playmaker build. And I actually made 2 different ones because I made one that's Hall of Fame finishing, Hall of Fame playmaking, and then I made the one that I was playing on Mano's account in that video, Hall of Fame playmaking and Hall of Fame defense. All right, so I'm gonna show you both builds in this video, but obviously I gotta grind the badges and whatnot on these builds. But in the meantime, while I'm grinding the badges, I might as well start working on this rep because we're only Superstar 2, and we got a long way to go to get to legend. But I'm gonna get to legend. I'm gonna get to legend, and I'm gonna show you guys these builds at legend with the plus 40 badges. Because remember in that video, if you haven't seen it, you gotta go watch it. It was a crazy video. It's my last video. That post playmaker build only had 1 shooting badge with a 65 3 ball, and that's how we were shooting. So like I said, imagine at legend. This is gonna be crazy, man. Drop a like on the video for me being a man of my word. But without further ado, let's get into these builds. So the first one I'm going to show you is the Hall of Fame finishing, Hall of Fame playmaking. This one is probably going to be the one I'll be on the most because it's going to be better for rep. But look it. Normally I would make this like LeBron type of build at small forward, but I wanted to get the big man contact dunks as well. And in this game, you can only get them at power forward or center. So at small forward, I would have got a couple extra badges, but I wouldn't get the big man contact dunks. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to make this build at power forward, just like the post playmaker build that I was playing on in the last video, except this time, like I said, I'm gonna have the Hall of Fame finishing, Hall of Fame playmaking, better for rep and whatnot. Now I'm going with the pure speed pie chart because that's the only thing that matters on this game is speed. Speed is the name of this game. Now I'm not gonna read off exactly where I'm putting the attributes. You can see them on the screen, so I don't, you know, that's gonna be very repetitive for me to say the same things. But look it, I'm gonna get 10 finishing, 7 shooting, 19 playmaking, and 9 defense on this build. Now remember, this is not the build that I was playing on in my last video. That's going to be after this one. That one had Hall of Fame defense. This one is more of a rep build, okay? The other one is going to be more of like a comp build if you're looking to play as like an inside center type of deal, but also ISO. You guys are going to see. But for this one, I really like the layout of this one. I think it's going to be really, really good with the 7 shooting because look at Legend, I'm going to have 17 shooting on this build. And it gets a little bit better shooting than the Hall of Fame defense one. But look at 6'7", minimum weight 180 pounds. I know you're gonna look like super skinny LeBron, whatever. If you're, you know, I have my dude looking like LeBron, it's whatever. But super skinny LeBron, But in this game, there's no reason to up your weight. Like minimum weight, maximum speed is what you want on this game. That's the only thing that matters. Now, I thought about lowering the wingspan to get a better 3-ball, but honestly, I was shooting with 1 shooting badge and a 65 3-ball. With max wingspan, I'm gonna have a 67 3-ball with 7 shooting badges. Plus, when I hit legend, I get the plus 10 badges. So that's what I'm rocking with. Now, normally I go slash take, but I was like, you know what? Play take. Breaking ankles, still going getting contact dunks, the enhanced dimer and whatnot from my teammates while I'm ISOing. I like the look of this, and look, we still get the name Post Playmaker on this build. This is going to be the build I'll be on most of the time grinding the legend, because the Hall of Fame playmaking, Hall of Fame finishing in this game, that's going to give me the most rep possible no matter what game mode that I'm playing. So this is what you guys will see me on most of the time. But let's get into the second build. This is similar to Mano's build, but I made it a little bit different. I'm gonna call this like a Ben Simmons type of build. All right, as you can see, I went power forward, left-handed. Now if you make this build at point guard, you will get more badges, but again, you don't get the big man contact dunks, and on this build you don't get the glass takeover like Mano had on his build in my last video. All right, so this build, like I said, is Hall of Fame playmaking, Hall of Fame defense. This build is more of like, I feel like you could use this build in more comp scenarios as the big man, right? The Hall of Fame finishing is more like a rep build, fun build. I feel like with the Hall of Fame defense, you could actually play as a big man, like if you wanted to play in the stage or whatever. But for this build, I'm going 6 finishing, only 1 shooting. That's what Mano had, but here's the difference. I got 2 more playmaking on my build than his. I got 14 playmaking on my build. You're gonna see, I'm gonna go back there in a second. And on top of it, I didn't put up the close shot like he did, so I got 1 less finishing, but I got better perimeter defense on mine. All right, so it's a little different than Mano's, but for the most part, it's the same build that I played on in my last video. If you guys wanted that build, a lot of people were like, yo, drop the build, drop the build. This is the build that you would want. I just tweaked it a little bit to make it fit my play style a little bit better. If you wanted his build, like I said, you can go check out his channel. But this is what I'm rocking: 6, 1, 14, and 22 defensive badges. 6'7" yet again. Lower this weight down to 180 pounds again, because listen, like I said, speed's the name of the game. Max out the wingspan. Now with this build, I'm gonna tell you right now, this build, you have to hit 99 for it to be good. Okay, you see, you don't get contact dunks until 99. You don't get pro dribble moves until you get 99. Like, you have to hit 99 overall on this build for it to be good. If you're trying to play on this build at a 95 overall, it's gonna be garbage. All right, straight up, it's gonna be garbage. You have to hit 99, because this build is made specifically for getting those +4 to all attributes when you hit 99. So if you don't hit 99, this is not the build. You're not gonna play like how I did on my last video. You have to be a 99 overall on this build. All right, I just want to put that out there because I'm gonna be straight up honest with you guys. Don't make this build and think it's gonna be good right off the rip. You gotta grind this thing out for it to be a good build. All right, but onto the takeovers. Again, I thought about going with the play take, but I was like, you know what? I got play take on my other build. Might as well go with the glass take, just like Mano had. That allows me to compete with those paint beasts inside. And it just, overall, I think it's the best takeover for anyone that's trying to play as the big man on the 2s or the 3s. Glass take in this game is just super OP. It's such a good takeover on current gen. And again, Post Playmaker. Like I said, this is more of like the build I was using in my last video. I just tweaked it a little bit for my likings. So those are my 2 builds that I'm going to be grinding for legend on. And when I hit legend, they're already perfectly made, so that when I get the +40 badges, I don't need to remake anything. I have the attributes where I want them. And then when we hit legend, I'll have the extra shooting badges on the defending one, and then I'll have the extra defending on the finishing one. It's going to be perfect. And listen, I'm excited. I'm dreading the grind. I'm not going to lie. I'm dreading the grind for sure. But it's going to be worth it, because these builds are going to be such good content, bro. I'm going to bring you guys some crazy gameplays on these builds. But listen, the last thing I wanted to tell y'all, for everyone that made it to the end of the video, is I finally made an actual TikTok. There were people like that had fake TikToks with my name, and they were basically using my name to try to get clout on TikTok. Well, I actually have a TikTok account now. All right, it's I'm Joe Knows. It's the same as my gamer tag. You see it right here on the screen. So make sure y'all go drop me a follow. And that's about it, man. You see I'm on an 85 overall right now. We're going to grind this build out, get it to 99, of course, and then I'm going to be in the park on current gen a lot. Also wanted to mention, it does not take away from the Pro-Am on next gen. I'm still going to play Pro-Am on next gen. I love playing Pro-Am on next gen, but in terms of park, I'll be on current gen from now on, because I'm grinding. I got to be in the park, and I got to grind. But I'm still going to be playing Pro-Am on next gen, all right? So appreciate all the love. You guys are insane for actually getting that video to 50K likes that quickly, man. That is ridiculous. I love y'all. I'll catch you on the next video. I'm out. Peace.